Dear participants, now this is the time to present the main toolkit, what you call the ECS Integrated Planning and Reporting Toolkit that I talked about a few minutes back. Now, this is the dashboard of ECS Iprt. What I'm going to do is to give you an overview of how it works in terms of integrating continental and global development agendas into national development plans. Now, as you can see in the dashboard, there are different modules of the toolkit. The first one is the agenda module. That's continental and global development agenda module. Now you can see SDGs and Agenda 2063. You can see here. Now two graphs here, SDGs and Agenda 2063. Now, if you look at SDGs, we have three circles, one small circle, another medium circle in the middle, and the outer one is the big circle. So three circles with a common center. Now the inner one, the small circle, shows you the goals of SDGs. We have 17 goals. And the second, the medium-sized circle, is the targets. We have 169 targets. The bigger circle shows the indicators, 244 indicators. The same is true for Agenda 2063. To the right of is the other circle. And we have 20 goals for Agenda 2063. And also we have targets here, more than, I think 157, something like that. And also many number of indicators here for Agenda 2063. So we have this one, the two agendas for simplicity. Now what we do here is that, look here, for SDGs, 70 goals, 169 targets, 244 indicators. Now for Agenda 2063, we have 20 goals, 174 targets, 257 indicators. All right? So in Agenda 2063, what you find is there are also 7 aspirations and 39 priorities. So this is the dashboard, the first dashboard, the global and continental dashboard. Let us click. If you click Agenda 2030, you can see that we have the 17 goals. If you click Agenda 2063, then you can see 20 goals. In each goal, if you click goal number 1, for example, you can see that this is goal number 1, and we have this for its all corresponding targets and indicators. So the dashboard gives you the Agenda 2030 or SDGs and also Agenda 2063. Now, this is what the Iprt shows you. Now, the next task is, are there commonalities between SDGs and Agenda 2063? Which goals are aligned? Which targets are aligned? Which indicators are aligned? So let us look at the alignment. Here you have a menu called alignment. Click alignment. If you click alignment, then SDGs versus Agenda 2063. Click that one. If you click this one, you can see here. Now this is a more detailed one. Let me take you back a little bit. Now, a more general. Let me start from more general one before going to the details. Now, this is the alignment between SDGs versus Agenda 2063. Mind you, it is at goal level. The horizontal axis is Agenda 2063. The vertical axis is SDGs. We have 17 goals for SDGs and 20 goals for Agenda 2063. The green color shows that the goals are aligned, that's strongly aligned. There are commonalities. For example, goal number 1 of SDGs is aligned with goal number 1 of Agenda 2063, goal number 7 of Agenda 2063, and goal number 17 of Agenda 2063. And likewise, if you look at goal number 2, zero hunger, and this is aligned with goal number 1 of Agenda 2063, goal number 3, goal number 5, and also 3 goals. And it's weakly aligned with goal number 7 and goal number 8 of Agenda 2063. The red color shows you weak alignment, meaning that there is some kind of commonality, but the alignment is not that much strong, weak, in terms of indicators, in terms of targets, and so on. This is at goal level alignment, at the highest level alignment. So we have this more also green, green as well as red in terms of strong and weak alignment. Now let us look at the details of this. If you look at this, this is the goal level alignment. Now we have sustainable development goals. You have the first column, this one, and we have Agenda 2063, the second column, and you have the third column, the level of alignment level. For example, ending poverty in all its forms everywhere is a goal number 1 of SDGs. This goal, SDG goal, is aligned with goal number 1 of Agenda 2063 and also goal number 7 and 17 of the same agenda. The alignment level is very, very, very strong. It goes like this one. Goal number 2, it's aligned with goal number 1, goal number 3, goal number 5, strongly aligned, but weakly aligned with goal number 7 and goal number 8. And you can go goal by goal up to goal 17, right? You can goal number 17, like you can click next, then goal number 17. Goal number 17 is weakly aligned with goal number 10 of Agenda 2063 and strongly aligned with goal 19 and goal 20 of Agenda 2063. So this is goal level alignment. All right. So again, you can also look at target level alignment. You can click the target here. Now here you have just a footnote. T1.1. T refers to target. If you look at a letter like T, we call that refers to target. For goal, that's denoted by G. For example, if you look at the goal G, G1, that is goal number 1. Goal is indicated by letter G, and the number of goals is indicated by numbers, like goal number 1 is the first goal. So the same is true for target. T1, T is the target, 1.1. The first number, this one refers to the first goal. And the second 1.1 refers to target 1 of the first goal. And this target is weakly aligned with target 1.7. That's the 7th target of Agenda 2063. And the level of alignment is very, very weak, weakly aligned. And also let us look at T1.2, meaning that this is the second target for goal number 1. All right? So this is aligned with the 7th target of goal number 1 of Agenda 2063. So the level of alignment is very strong. And also target 8 of Agenda 2063 of the same, that's goal number 1. Now, so you can see that you can 3 columns here. You have this agenda, SDG agenda, 2063 and the level of alignment. You see that the red is weakly aligned, the green is strongly aligned. Again, the third one is indicator level alignment. For indicator level alignment, that's indicated by letter I. I refers to indicator. One refers to goal. And the second one refers to target. And the third one refers to the first indicator of the first target of the first goal. So this indicator is aligned with the seventh indicator of the seventh target of the first goal of Agenda 2016. And the level of alignment is found to be very, very weak. The same holds true. This I 1.2.1, meaning that this is the first indicator of the second target for the goal number 1 of SDGs. And this is weakly aligned with the seventh indicator of the seventh target of the first goal of Agenda 2060. You see that, you see now we are beginning to see more red than green as we move from goal level alignment to indicator level alignment, right? So the level of alignment gets weaker and weaker as one moves from a goal level alignment to a more detailed indicator level alignment. So you can go on an indicator, for each target, and for each goal. So if I think for this is what you call the alignment between SDGs and Agenda 2063. Now, the second module is what we call the national module. Here we call it the national module. We have this national module for countries, for example. This is for Uganda, right? You can choose, by the way, any country. For example, you can choose all plans, for example, for Ethiopia. If you like for Ethiopia, you have this dashboard. Now the Ethiopian case, if you look at the Ethiopian case, or any other countries for that matter, now you can see how Ethiopia's National Development Plan is aligned with SDGs and Agenda 2063. Now look at this. The first one is SDGs alignment. And the Ethiopian National Plan is known as the Second Growth and Transformation Plan. Now, Ethiopia's Second Growth and Transformation Plan is roughly 80% aligned with SDGs. This is, you see this percentage. This is for SDGs, 79.85% aligned with SDGs, with the second national growth and transformation plan. This one is in terms of alignment with Agenda 2063, it's only 53.79% aligned. So the Ethiopia's second growth and transformation plan is more aligned with SDGs than Agenda 2063. Right? So we can look at this one. Look at this one. The first one is alignment at goal level and target level and indicator level. Now we have this three levels: fully aligned, partially aligned, and not aligned. If you look at this, for example, green color, that's fully aligned. Ethiopia's second growth national development plan is, for example, goal number 1 is fully aligned. And the only goal that is not aligned is goal number 14. What's the reason? Ethiopia is a landlocked country. So goal number 14 of SDGs refers to oceans, lakes, and what have you. So that's not a priority for a country. That is not relevant for a country like Ethiopia. And that is for goal. I think for Ethiopia, goal level alignment seems to be very strong for SDGs. And for Agenda 2063, you see that there are more red than green at goal, even at goal level. Right? So goal number 1 is fully aligned. And also goal number 2, goal number 3, goal number 4, goal number 5, and goal number 8 and 10 are fully aligned with Agenda 2063. The rest are not. Goal 11 and goal 7 are partially aligned. This is the national dashboard. So let us look at the alignment. Alignment of, for example, Ethiopia's national with agenda. Look, let us look at the details. Growth and transformation plan of Ethiopia. We have goal number 1, no poverty, SDG. And you have seen this green is aligned. It is also a priority for that country. Goal number 2 is also fully aligned. It's also a priority for a country. You see that green underneath for goal number 2, goal number 3, and so on. The only, if you look at, for example, goal number 14, it's not aligned, not a priority for that country. Goal number 40. So you can keep on assessing the degree of alignment for of SDGs with the National Development Plan of Ethiopia. This is with regard to SDGs. Let us look at Agenda 2063. This is agenda alignment of the growth and transformation plan with Agenda 2063. Let us look at goal number 1. It's aligned as well as the priority. And goal number 6, for example, blue or ocean economy for accelerated economic growth. That's goal number 6. This is not aligned because that is not a priority for the country. It's a landlocked country. For example, goal number 9 is not aligned, is not a priority for the country. Continental financial and monetary institutions are established and functional. This is not a priority for that country, and so on. So you can look at the goal by goal and indicator by indicator. Aligned, if you click, for example, this one, you can also look at the alignment by target. The T refers to the target level alignment. I refers to the indicator level alignment. And with regard to SDG, it is fully aligned. With regard to agendas 2063, it's also fully aligned. This is the first target. The first target of the national growth and transformation. Okay, so you can look at target by target, indicator by indicator for each goal and target as well as indicator. So that's for national level alignment. The third module is the Africa-wide module. This is the Africa-wide module, meaning that it presents the Africa-wide, not each and every country, rather as the continental whole. What you see here is that on the horizontal axis, you see these SDGs. On the vertical axis, you see Agenda 2063. So in this quadrant, you see that you have countries. Countries are colored as green or yellow. Now for green, there are countries that have better aligned, countries whose national development plans are better aligned with SDGs and Agenda 2063. For example, Seychelles, that is SDG 69% aligned, Agenda 2063, almost 69% aligned. The same is, for example, Zambia, Uganda, Ethiopia, and Sierra Leone as well. There are other countries that with low integration, level of integration or alignment, especially with, if you look at Burkina Faso here, it's weakly aligned, it's low level of integration in both Agenda 2063 and Agenda 2030 or SDGs. So here you see that continental level alignment. SDG alignment heat map at goal level, for example, here, for all countries in Africa. Look here, for all countries in Africa for SDGs. Here, the first graph refers to alignment by country for each goal. For example, Egypt, you have this, it's more, you see that more green, quite a number of green boxes here. And also one partial, that's goal number 11. That is, well, this orange color is partial alignment. And look here, let me a little bit down. Green one is fully aligned. The orange one is partially aligned. And the red one is not aligned at all. And also the gray one is not processed because of data is not uploaded for these countries, or data is not processed if there are gray boxes. The same is true for Agenda 2063 here, Agenda 2063, at goal level alignment for each African country. You see, for example, Ethiopia, here there are green as well as red and orange. And also there are also, you see that there are quite a number of African countries where there's lack of integration of Agenda 2063 with national development plans. But we see that more integration, more effort is Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Sudan, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Not Zimbabwe actually, Zambia, Uganda, Sudan, Sierra Leone, and Seychelles, Liberia, and Ethiopia. These are countries that have made efforts in terms of integrating Agenda 2063 with their national development plans. So this is a goal level alignment for African countries. All right. So you can also look at other right, for each country. You see that here we have different countries. You can assess the degree of alignment for each and every country depending on your choice. Now, here we have, for example, some countries where the national development plan have not been uploaded into the system. For example, Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burundi, and so on. This, you see that there are no national development plans uploaded here. The rest we have here. For those whose national development plans are uploaded, you can assess the degree of alignment between the national development plan and with regard to SDGs and Agenda 2063. Now, the fourth module is SDGs progress. This is a very important one. So far, we have seen the integration of national development plan with regard to SDGs and Agenda 2063. The next issue is, what is the progress of countries in terms of meeting, for example, SDG targets or Agenda 2063 targets? So the next module provides this information, SDG progress. I will present only SDGs. Now, what you see here is ECA dashboard. Click ECS dashboard. You can see this one, ECS SDGs progress assessment dashboard. Now, for 2019, because we have the data for 2019, we can update as we go forward. Now, here you have two boxes, choice, choose the region, choose the country. The region, if you click the region, now you see Africa. Now I'm interested to assess Africa's progress with regard to SDGs. Africa as a whole, Africa as a continent. Now, here is the progress. Look, the key for the colors are indicated at the top. The red one is regressed. There is backward regression in terms of achieving the target set in 2030. The blue one, progress is being made since 2000. Progress made. Countries are progressing. The gray one, progress needed to achieve the target in 2030. That's the gap that should be achieved. And we have the light green, light red, and light that's gray. Insufficient data. There's lack of data. So no conclusive evidence can be made on this. Let us look at the first goal, no poverty. This one is, look at the gap, limited progress as Africa as a whole. And Africa has made very, very good progress with regard to goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. And also better with goal number 3, good health and well-being. And also life on land, that's environmental, life on land, that's like forest, biodiversity, and what have you. And also partnership for the goals. Here, this partnership goal. So this is, if you are going to, if your interest is to see the progress of SDGs for Africa as a whole, then you can use this figure. And if you are interested to look at, for example, by sub-regional offices, like for example, West Africa as a whole, then you can see how West African countries as a whole progress in terms of achieving the target set in 2030. So for each goal, look, goal number 1. There is very limited progress for West African countries as a whole. So good progress in goal number 3, good progress in goal number 6, and goal number 8 as well, and also goal number 15 and 17. Also, you can also look at Eastern Africa. Eastern Africa, I think there's good progress in a number of goals, like goal number 4, 6, 7, and also 3, and 1 and 2 as well. So you can, well, the point is that you can also see as the SDGs progress by sub-regional levels. You can also look at SDGs progress by regional economic communities, like for example, COMESA. How do COMESA countries progress in terms of achieving SDGs? Look for the 17 goals. Good progress in goal number 6, goal number 2, 3, and perhaps 9, and 17 and 15. So you can assess by Africa as a whole, sub-regional offices, regional economic communities, right? Now, if your interest is to look at the progress of each individual countries, you can click this box. You can see this one. For example, look at for Egypt, for example, how Egypt is progressing, right? For each goal, for each goal, or any other country. For example, Ethiopia. You see that the progress of each country with regard to the 17 goals. Ethiopia is regressing towards, for example, although there is insufficient data, there seems to be kind of problem in peace, justice, and strong institutions. Okay, and also you can also look at other countries like Algeria, for example. Algeria. So regression for goal number 8, regression goal number 9. There is a risk. There is a sign. So you can see the SDG progress for each country, right? By simply choosing the choice of country you are interested in. So you can also generate, right, reports with Sdg Dashboard, reports for the alignment of this progress. Sdg Data Analysis is another module This is the data for each, all countries' data statistically compiled, compilation of data for each. This gives you for the time series data for 1990 to 2008 for goal 1, goal 2, and the 17 goals. So you can also generate reports for SDGs, for Agenda 2063 in the PDF form or what have you, right? So you can also download policy matrix, statistics, monitoring, and what have you. So in short, the ECA's integrated planning and reporting toolkit has very, very, very attractive features in terms of planning and also reporting. Thank you very much.